Guys, what is going on? It's your boy Sombra del Piso, back once again with another video from the accursed land of the free. Let's start off the video by talking about my moniker, Sombra del Piso. Apparently I talked to two people about it, or two people rather came to me about it when I've talked to them about my channels, and then they said, basically, they're both Spanish speakers, they said Sombra del Piso doesn't mean anything. In fact, it can't mean anything. And I said, yes, it does. It's Sombra del Piso, which translates from Spanish to shadow of the ground, right? But they said Sombra del Piso is literally the floor shadow, which cannot exist, right? So it added even a much more profound level to my name, Sombra del Piso. Because perhaps, okay, shadow of the floor, maybe I could be talking about some sort of higher dimension, right? That casts a shadow upon this, right? This place. Maybe this place is the shadow of the higher dimension. Honestly, I honestly really thought it meant like I'm just a shadow on the floor, right? Literally just a shadow. It's not necessarily something incredibly important. It was supposed to mean like I exist, but at the same time I don't exist. I don't have any, I exist as in I'm physical, right? And can be manipulated by something physical that casts a shadow, of course. But then on the other hand, I don't exist because I can't actually do anything in this plane, right? This existence. So that's what I was going for. So that's the Sombra, del Piso. That's the Sombra del Piso that I actually mean. So let's just get that straight. Sombra del Piso. And in a sense, that's gonna stay my moniker, right? Maybe it could be a double entendre, who knows? What's going on, you guys? Sombra del Piso, the wonderful moniker that I've purposely and meticulously crafted, is back once again with another video. I don't know what to talk about today, except I'm under a lot of pressure. I don't want to talk about why I'm feeling a lot of pressure. Out of fear that things might go even further south. But that's the situation at the current moment. We are truly, my personal situation, it's truly a do or die moment. I only felt this way in this year, twice. And the first of which, both of those times had to do with me taking some technology certification exam. So for this exam, which is the A+, CompTIA A+ exam, which sort of shows employers and other people that understand the worth of that certification, that you understand IT basics such as networking, hardware, software troubleshooting, Windows 7, Windows 10, Windows 11, Linux command line, PowerShell, all that stuff. So when I did the first part, I actually had no prior thoughts of passing, of success going in. I was like, okay, if I pass, I pass. If I fail, I fail. But I don't think I'm ready because examinations tend to be hard, and even though I prepared, I don't think I'm going to be successful. I left the exam having succeeded, and then that's when the second part began its pressure, because it was recommended that you should take your, you should schedule the exam like a month or so after completing the first part. And then I realized, I was taking some test prep in my house on the computer. I think I was using Test Out. Well, anyway, I was literally the afternoon after finishing the exam of the first part, I decided to take a test prep detailing the topics of the second part, and I failed miserably. It was atrocious, the result that I got. And I realized that I was not ready, and there was no corners that I could have cut. A half certification, right, a half passed entire A+ exam will not hold up at all to employers. You have to get the whole thing. And then that's when more and more gravity started inflicting its strength upon me, and I felt incredible pressure. How am I going to perform? How am I going to do this? I have to like actively study, and if I fail, it's such a setback. Even though you have to pay for both parts of the exams, and I got vouchers, 2 vouchers from this IT boot camp that I took last year, and of course, I think the 2 vouchers were naturally for the both parts of the exam, but if you failed one part, you could use the voucher for the other part, for the first part again. But of course, you'll have to pay out of pocket for the second part. What are those freaks looking for? News to make up, I can imagine. Anyway, but so either way, I was thinking so much about it. If I failed the second part, it would be such a setback because I would have to pay, I think the exam is $280 or something, $300. And there was no way I was gonna do that. Well, I would have felt compelled to do it because I passed the first part. And you know, you pay for it, you pass the exam. This is all the things that I was thinking at the time. You pay for the second part, you pass that part, and you have the certification. And it's not guaranteed that you have a job. Rather, you are paying for a chance at opportunity. So these are all the things that plagued me. And it was just all this pressure. And I studied. I went to Udemy. I bought Core 2 CompTIA Plus test prep questions. Ran test simulations over and over again. And the fateful day came a month and change later, and I passed. So all that pressure gone, right? And conveniently, that was before this year's trip to Mexico City and Colombia. So that was good. It was really good. I felt incredibly great going on the goddamn plane to Mexico City with this CompTIA Plus certification in tow. Now, fast forward, November 8th, 2023. Earth 616 or 838. No, I'm kidding. I don't know. But fast forward to this present moment in time, I have this pressure has returned in full. Except this is like the culmination of everything. If everything that happens goes through favorably, it's the content for this channel is going to be amazing. It's going to be amazing regardless of the outcome, but it's going to be even more amazing. That's one. If it doesn't go so favorably, we are a little set back because a lot of things have transpired lately. So it's going to be it's going to involve a lot of climbing up, you know, pulling yourself up by the bootstraps kind of rhetoric. So we're gonna hope that nothing bad transpires. Again, I am prepared, right? I'm not necessarily prepared for the less favorable outcome, but I am prepared to face my fears head on during when that fateful day arrives. So I'm gonna be doing more studying, more preparation. But at the end of the day, you know, you have to, there's an acceptance that you have to get to, you know, if things, even though there's the idea of things that being preordained, right? You still got to try your best. You really do. The overseer, right? This is what we're going to call this being, like the creator, whatever, demiurge, whatever you like to call it. The blueprint, his blueprint is already laid out. So we have no idea. We can't peer into it. Maybe, you know, there's the whole dream theory, but we're getting a little sidetracked. You have to try something. You got to try something. And this is what I'm doing. I need to get out, right? So this is what I'm feeling a lot of pressure about. I got to do it. This is a great opportunity, so I got to do it. So yeah, Summer del Piso here complaining yet again about aspects of his life that he can't change, rather sit and watch through, you know. So went to the gym today, worked on some back, worked on some shoulders as well, which is pretty good. I could have done a little bit more, but I was more excited about getting some content and doing some more studying. So this is why that's the reason why I left early. And plus I was doing a lot of chatting too. Like it's kind of nuts. I did a lot of chatting in the gym. It's so bad. I need to go to just a completely new gym, and just that's when I'll get some work done. And then I'll start socializing, right, to the effect that it becomes a detriment to completing exercises once along the line, right? But anyway, back to undue pressure, right? Who's that baddie? Where's she from? Concentrate. So we gotta get through. I think there are moments in life that present itself that you intuitively, viscerally understand that it's like a do or die moment, right? Sink or swim. If you perform admirably in that moment of crisis, of trial, right, you have ascended, right? You technically, well, not literally, right? I mean, depending if you know you have a physical body that's only capable of climbing 80 stairs, and you climbed 81 stairs, you know, you've literally ascended. But that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about triumphing over a moment, an event that tests your very being. It tests your limits, and even when you give it your best, you are still in this state of nebulousness, right? These are the moments that I'm talking about, and I hate being presented with these moments. It is nice actually, because you actually see your limits. You actually see what you're capable of doing, and how capable you are of performing incredibly well. The other side is you overthink about the results, the results if they go horribly, and it's only so much you could do, and it's just depressing. It weighs on you so much. It's like this it's not really a toxic loop, because at the end of the day, the gravity of those really negative thoughts propel you forward. It helps you prepare even more and more. But I think this, and then you can even think about, okay, you can accept the idea of, I'll just let whatever happens, but then that's when the progress is cut. That's when everything stagnates. It's a horrible web. It's a horrible cycle. Very vicious as well. But at the end of the day, what did Sergio in Get Him to the Greek said? It's just a little hair on in your ass. Nobody's gonna die. You know what I'm saying? No one's gonna die, right? We just gotta get it done, So this is where I'm at right now. Let me just put my leg up here so you can actually see my face. So that's where I'm at right now. I really hope that things go favorably. I really do. I really do. It would be so great. I'm telling you, it would be so great. Oh, the sun is out. Yeah. But I think we just got to make sure that our armory is full. We got all our grenades. We got enough med packs. All the guns are reloaded. Contingency plans, right? This is it. This is it. So, yeah. Anyway, that's pretty much all I wanted to talk about. I'll probably upload this today. I'm actually working on another video right now, having to do with another part of my travels. Not the London vlogs that I've been putting out, but something different, right? Could it be South America? Could it be another spot? We don't really know, but you'll have to stay tuned and figure it out. But ultimately what I want to say is there's going to be moments in your life where you are tested, when the conditions are right? The physical, intellectual, mental, right? When the physical, mental, spiritual conditions are correct, you are going to be faced with an exam, right? You're going to be faced with a test. And depending on how you get through this test will define the rest of your life from that point. You got to make a decision. This ain't no, what does Sergio say? Say chilling in some fucking cubicle picking up phone calls. Can you handle it, right? Can you handle it? That's really what it is. You have to triumph over the tribulations. You must overcome. You're not gonna get any backup. You know, maybe you'll get like moral support, but it only serves so much, right? It's just pale. If you are requiring of any sort of support of any kind besides your own, I don't know what to tell you guys. I mean, you lost. We're quoting a lot of Get Him from the Greek. As Sergio said, you lost control of the shit. You have to be solid in your own confidence, in your own being, in your own ability. Just be that way and plunge, man. You gotta jump, man. You gotta take a leap. And this is where I'm at right now. I'm fine with taking the leap. It's just, whew, we're already deep. We're deep in. It's just that we got to triumph, you know? Guys, I know I'm being very vague, right? I'm going to, if things turn out favorably, I'm gonna talk about this. If they don't turn out favorably, I'm still gonna talk about this. It's just, I just wanna keep this thing close to the chest at the moment. And then just see what happens, you know? Anyway, it's about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Beautiful Thursday. I'm probably gonna hit, I could hit legs tomorrow, actually. Actually, I don't even know if I have time to hit legs tomorrow. I'm supposed to be watching the Marvels movie. Wasn't fibbing, it's 2 o'clock. Yeah, basically, all I wanna say is just keep going. No matter what happens. You're not gonna die, guys. And even if there's something that you guys are thinking of taking a risk about, and maybe your life does hang in the balance, right? Really think about it first before plunging anywhere, literally, or, you know, plunging into a decision of some sort that will, you know, I'm not advocating for sending yourself to death, right? Consigning yourself to death. But just think very carefully about the decisions that you make, and don't be afraid. You must plunge when the moment of truth, right? When the moment of truth comes through, they say it's lonely at the top, and no matter what you do, you always got to watch motherfuckers around you. The body's invincible, the plan is foolproof. We all must meet our moment of truth, right? Exactly. No plan is foolproof, right? Everyone is presented with their moment of truth. So with that being said, guys, Sombra del Piso, my moniker, crafted, designed in the laboratory of my mind. Sombra del Piso signing out. If you like this content, please share with your peers. You could please like the content, literally, comment, subscribe, and as always, stay radiant. I'll see you guys in the next one.